Introducing my best friend Theodora. Hello. Hi guys, so introduce yourself. Like, what's your name and all that good stuff?
Okay, my name is Theodora. I'm married to Mr. Danzel. Francis is my best friend. I'm a mother of two.
Hey, okay, so this is Theodora, you guys. You finally get to meet her. And today we are going to do the best friend tag. Anyways, so we're about to get into it. But before we start, make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more of my episodes, and leave me a comment below about everything or anything that we talk about that, you know, intrigues you. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, and let's get started. Okay, question number 1 says, how did we meet? How did we meet?
I remember it so perfectly. She was all bubbly, all like, oh my god. I think I met you at Royal Ladies Camp 2009. Yeah, 2009.
Okay, so we go to church together. It's our church is called Royal House Chapel International. So every year we do like a ladies conference where all the different branches of our church
in different states
from all the different states in America comes together in Virginia, and we have like this big conference for just ladies, for women. And so that's where we met at. It was she remembers it perfectly. So I was going up the elevator. I was waiting for the elevator, and she was coming down, and she was coming out of the elevator, and she walks out, and I go, oh my god, you are so pretty, you look so cute. And then she goes, oh well, thank you. Right, something like that. And then through the conference is usually 3 days, and so through the rest of the conference we just, I don't know, just like kept chatting and stuff like that, right? And then we exchanged numbers. And so after the conference we'll like go to each other's states. So she lives in New Jersey. We're actually shooting from New Jersey now, and at the time yes, I was in Maryland. This was before the military. And so we'll take turns like over the weekends to go to each other's states to visit each other, and like we just kept talking, right?
Yeah, but I think we became more closer because we picked up the youth program.
Right.
We're supposed to be organizers on a youth program, and that's how we became
really close. Yeah. No, but she was really pretty, and like I just remember her being so sweet, and then she was just like, oh, you were so bubbly yourself, and you're so nice, and blah blah blah. And I guess we both kind of have like similar personalities, and we just kind of hit it off. Okay, so next question says, it says, what's your favorite memory together? So what's your favorite memory of us together?
Oh, I have a lot of memories.
We do.
Like, every moment is a memory for us. Like we go through the ups and downs. We fight every minute. Like that was the little sister I never had.
Yeah, don't be fooled. She is so annoying. Like we always going at it. Like for real. Like people see us, and sometimes they're like best friend goals, and in my head I'm like, if only y'all know how much she annoys me. Like seriously. No, but go ahead. What's yours?
When we used to get ready for Convention of Saints, that's another program for church where we all travel to Maryland.
Right.
And we would fight for the mirror. She would have to do a bun for me, and she wouldn't fix the bun well, and I would just get mad and take everything out.
And she always would have issues with my makeup. Like, I could never do my makeup well for her.
Well, now she's good.
Thank you. Thanks, girl.
No, she's good. Now she got it.
Yeah, so like it was so annoying. She would always like, no, let me fix your eyeshadow, and I'm like, I don't like that dress, you need to like go change. And it's so weird, like we'll always end up wearing the same thing at the end of the day. Like before we leave the house, we'll like,
and it will be what I plan.
We'll always end up wearing the same thing. I think that's one favorite memory of us. I think another favorite memory of us would probably be like during her wedding. I was her maid of honor. That's another story on its own.
I was never a bridezilla.
No, she wasn't really.
She was not a bridezilla.
Actually, she made me the bride, the maid of honorzilla, because she would come crying to me about crap, and then I get mad and like, anyways. But yeah, I think when it really hit me was we went to go get her veil. and her tiara and stuff like that, and she was like trying on different stuff and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh my god,
She's
my best
always
friend is
extra.
getting married. I was like, oh my god,
She's always extra. I really didn't care about that. Like,
She did.
I
No,
don't
but
associate happiness with crying, so I'm not the.
she's not the crying type, but like we're like total opposite. I'm like very emotional, and she is just like, for instance, why are you crying? Like, like that's why. Like I remember us just standing in David's bridal, and it was just me and her that went for.
It was actually
the
the
veil and the tiara. It was just us two.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember that's when it hit me like, yo, she really is getting married, you know. And I'm just like, oh my god. So like I got real emotional. Next question says, describe each other in one word.
Oh, she's amazing. All around amazing.
All
around.
Thanks, guys. And she is supportive. She is very kind. She's very caring. I can't put it in one word. I know.
One
Okay.
word.
I want to say very supportive. Supportive. How about that? Very. She is. She's so amazing, you guys. She's always like, she personalizes everything that has to do with me. I think I do the same thing with her too, but sometimes she ODs. I'm like, yo, chill. Like,
yeah. Don't come for her.
Right.
You'll be my personal enemy.
yes,
trust me.
we do. And then she fights, like, she takes my wars so personally. She be like, no, we don't like her. No, like, I like, this person said this, or this person did this. She be like, no.
She
like,
forgives the person I still hold.
I do. I forgive easily. And she's like, no,
anytime.
we're done with her. And I'm just like, but I'm the person that they did it to. But anyways, next question. It says, what's my shoe size?
8.5. I can never wear her shoes because my feet are small.
Right, and the same thing with her. She's 8. She just she used to be 7.5, but now she's 8. And we could never wear the same shoes. Like once upon a time, we used to wear the same size clothes, and we used to always raid each other's closets and stuff like that.
I
Like
gotta hide my stuff all the time.
the same thing with me. Like
When she travels, of course, yes.
yeah, she's always raiding my closet, my suitcases, but now not so much because she got kids now, and she's like a lot bigger, and I've also gained some weight as well, so we don't share the same sizes. So now she tries to steal my jewelries and stuff like that. What else? Okay, what's our favorite inside joke? Akazi, Yo, so we were watching this African movie, this Nigerian movie, and like usually in these movies they would have like one particular punchline that they would say over and over all through the movie. So it was this one movie we were watching. Yes, and then the guy just kept saying Nkazia and Kazi. Don't ask me what it means. I don't know. But we both just looked at each other and we thought it was so funny.
So when we see something funny, we just say it, but we just
You're so dumb, y'all. Okay, so the next question is, who is my hero?
Wow.
I think her favorite hero is her mom. Mom is like such a sweetheart. Yeah, I want to say it's her mom. Am I right? That's your favorite hero?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, her mom is so sweet. Like, I'm her favorite daughter, of course. She just tolerates her because she came out of her, but I'm really the favorite daughter. Who's
Should I say your dad?
my hero? Yeah. If we're talking about those that are living, yeah, my dad.
I think it's her dad.
Okay.
And then maybe her mom. But well, for the living now, and it's her dad.
Yeah.
Like she kept saying, she's my mother's favorite child. I am her father's amazing #1 firstborn, whether she likes it or not.
Y'all, it's
maybe
so
her dad
true.
confesses it. So
It's so true. It's so annoying. Like, I feel like sometimes like she steals or she stole my dad from me. Like, my dad will call her like 3-4 times in a week, and will be like praying for her.
And she don't get
And like
he was talking about everything. I go like I'll be in New Jersey doing grocery shopping for daddy in Ohio.
It's so annoying.
I'm the favorite child. Like, and he's the best man in the world. Like an amazing man, a praying father. Like
he's
understanding father. Like you could tell him anything and everything.
Yeah.
And he will find a way to find understanding in it. And my husband, adores him too. So
yeah, like Michael is like his son. He's always saying, "How's Mr. Michael?"
yeah, he's very proper too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I'm like, Mr. Michael is fine.
It does look terrible.
Okay, and then it says, what are my weaknesses and strengths? So, like, what are 2 of my weaknesses and 2 of my strengths?
Okay, let's do weaknesses first.
Okay.
She's overly caring. Sometimes
We fight about that. Yeah, like that really gets on her nerves.
I am very caring. I'm very supportive, very caring. But as I have evolved and grown, I realized that there's a point where you can say no.
Right.
She hasn't gotten to that point yet, and because I got there first, I'm like trying to push her to get there first, which is not working. And then another one is that she accepts everybody which is good. She's a pastor. She's doing the things of God, and you have to love no matter what. But then again, she opens her space and herself. She gives you 100%. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're coming from, which is great. I think that's actually a weakness.
But I think it's just I think it's because like she loves, like she got mad love for me. So sometimes just that protective spirit of her is just like, yo, if you keep letting people in and stuff like that, like, because it's been instances where I have been hurt, and I have been like betrayed and let down, and she has to hear about it, of course, because I always go back to her and I'm like, oh my God, like this person really, really hurts me. So sometimes she's like, I keep telling you, you're too nice. You keep letting people in too easily.
Everybody's a sister to her. Everybody's a brother.
And one thing I keep telling her is like, I'm not going to let people change me.
Yes.
Because of that. I say that to her all the time. I say, yes, people hurt me, but I can't let, because Ashley hurt me, then I gotta treat Brittany a certain way because I've been hurt by Ashley. I was like, that's not fair to Brittany. I feel like everybody deserves a fair chance across the board until they mess up, So I'm working on it. She wants me to be a little bit more protective about myself. I'm working on it, but I just love love. I just want to love people,
Yeah. So that's actually a strength and a weakness, because it's really good to be caring. It's really good to open doors for people, to love people, because it's a mandate from God.
But it just gets on her nerves sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes she ODs. Bad anyway. One more strength. Yeah. She's a go-getter. Like when she sets a goal, she gets it. Like, I'm always proud of her, because she'll call me around midnight with something crazy on her mind. I'm like, do you just wake me up from sleep to tell me what you want to do? You want to start an NGO, you want to do this, and everything she's told me in the middle of the night somewhere, she's doing it. She's achieving it gradually, and it's
like, hey, I want to go to orphanages and prisons.
Yes,
and she's just like,
going to prison. I mean, I understand you went to the military, I accepted that, but now prisons, that she's doing it gradually, and like I'm seeing everything she said come to pass. So yeah, she's a go-getter. When she puts her head to something, she does.
Yeah, I think her strength is that she's a very plain person. Like, she says things like it is, which was originally how we actually really vibe, because back then we had no filter. Like, we used to listen.
Now we've learned emotional intelligence.
Yes. We done upgraded.
No sense.
None. Like, it was so bad, because I was very hood back then. And she was just plain blunt back then. So when we met, like, if I didn't like you or whatever, I'd like, I don't like her, like, just straight up. And then she's the same way too. She would just say whatever it is that comes to her head. I think before we didn't used to think, like, we just say things.
Yes.
So that was one of the things that we bought.
Like, I was just cut through blunt.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to like sugarcoat it.
Yeah. So I think that's one of the things that I like about her, is that you would know how she feels about you. If she likes you, she likes you. If she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. Like, you would know. And that's how I was. But now I'm a little better than her on that, just because with me, like, not just evolving through like ministry and stuff like that, but also the military has instilled like different training in me. But with her, she's a lot better now that she's a wife and a mom, but she still just be saying things like, there are days where I have to look at her like, you don't say things like that. And then she'll tell me, oh well. I mean, and then she'll be like, but it's the truth.
The truth I speak the truth.
Yeah, but I'm like, now that I'm the way I am, I'm like, yo, but there's a way we can say it.
That's
like,
why I said I had emotional intelligence. Now
so
I have to think about how you're gonna feel first before I
say it.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna tell you the truth though. But
and it's so
I'm learning
funny.
How to make it nice.
I think that's like a really really good strength that she has. Her weakness is that's also a strength and a weakness. That's her weakness is also she don't know when to say certain things too. She would say the weirdest things at the wrong moment.
Really?
Yes. And I'll be looking at her like, and she's so loud too with it, but she doesn't realize. And I'm like, yo.
If you're heard at that moment, I'm like, Princess, you're so.
She's just like she would just say, I'm like, yo, like you don't say things like that at these moments. Like it's so crazy. But yeah, and I think another strength that she has is that she's like a very selfless friend. Like if I say I'm doing like a conference, like when I do my conferences for PFN, if this is your first time following me, I have a network. I'm called Fornah Network, and I do conferences and I go to orphanages and prisons and all these things. So when I tell her that I'm doing the conference, she's like, okay, so we need promos. Our flyers have to be hot. we need to go and do this.
I'm her hype lady.
Oh my God, she's like hype man, like to the T. Okay, so next question. Okay, 2 things I admire most about you. Even though she is, like I said, blunt and outspoken and all that stuff, like when it comes to her husband, like she's like very Proverbs 31 woman like, which I really admire about her. Stop being dramatically extra, but like she could be like going off on somebody and then her husband would be like, hey, and then she just be like, and you can tell that she's biting her tongue because I know her, that I know she's still itching to say what she wants to say. But I like how she can be a wife and a mom. Another thing I admire her about also is just the love that she has for her kids. I'm her oldest daughter's godmom, by the way. My angel, Michaela, she's so gorgeous. But like when you see her, I've seen her evolve from us being like young women to her being like a mother and a wife now. And I really, really admire how she has been able to make that transition. I thought that was great. Yeah. What of mine?
What do I admire about you?
Yes.
That you're achieving all your goals.
Really?
And that she's a veteran. I admit that she's a veteran now. Like I couldn't believe that she would go
to the military.
She went and came back and wasn't wearing heels. I was like,
yeah, I was just about to say, she always says that the military has changed me, and she was the one that actually brought it to my attention. I never thought it did, but now that I'm seeing myself and certain things that I do and the way I act now, like I can see it. Like the military did like really mold and shape me a lot.
Yeah,
like I said, now I got some common sense.
Yeah, and now like she's good with time and all that. I'm still like trusting God to work on me.
Yes, because I'll be like, okay, we gotta go.
I take Hollywood showers,
Let's go.
take military showers. I don't know how we're gonna do this together, but yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
And then I admire him, like the shape she's taking in ministry, like where ministry is taking her. I really admire it. Like when I see her preach all the time, I'm like, oh my God.
That's my little baby sister. That's what she always says. Yo, like when I send her videos of me in like different countries preaching, she like gets so excited like it's her. Like y'all should hear her on video chats, or when I call her from like Kenya or Malaysia or Australia, she's like, oh my God, princess. And then
I can't sleep. When she's preaching, the next day I can't sleep.
She really can't. Like she will literally call me after, like I'll literally be getting off the pulpit and she'll be calling me, good job, good job.
I can't sleep. And she has to find somebody there to video.
To watch it for her. And her husband is a hater, of course, interrupting our video. One thing I want people to know about my best friend is that she's not who y'all think she is. People look at her and they think that she's like bougie, like she's like mean, or some people judge her off of her looks, because we both are really like flamboyant, if that's the word I'm looking for. Like, we love to dress, we love makeup, we love all these girly things. So people see her and they think, who does she think she is? Or they see her and they think that she's all that, or that she's so tough, like one hard cookie, but she really is not. Like, there have been days where she's like weeping on like video chat with me. Like, the first time she cried on me, you guys, it was so weird. I didn't know how to act because I had never seen her cry
Did
before.
I cry?
Yes, you did.
No, I don't cry.
Yes, you did, on the phone. What? I don't want to say about what, but yes, you did. We're not gonna put her business out there like that, but like, she was literally crying tears on the phone, and I was just like, oh my God, she has a heart, she has emotions. Oh my God, like, she's really human underneath all of that. Like, she tries to pretend like she's so hard, but like, that's one thing I want people to know her, that it's like, her feelings get hurt. You know, she's human, and but she's very, very caring. She's such a great and amazing and caring friend and loving friend. So yeah, so we're gonna bring this video to a wrap now, you guys. Next, you guys will get to meet my other best friend, Yambe. Shout out to you, Yambe. We love you.
We love you.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching my video. If you liked and enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave us comments down below. If you guys want to see more of her on my channel, if you want her to come back, let me know. I'm sure you guys don't, because she's so annoying. But if you do, let me know down below.
I know you won't see me.
I know you don't. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.
Bye.